we can get a little something going here. Sometimes the live feed brings me good luck, so there we go. Joe Nager, what up, buddy? Oh. Oh. I got a little pile of them, man, but I've been catching, you know, it's been a mixed bag. Some dinks, some nicer ones. Seems like the smaller ones aren't nearly as aggressive, which is good because I'm not having to sort through them. But we're out at Metro Beach, about 9 foot of water. And show you the setup. Little Ken's hook. I got a perch eye on there, as you can see, kind of soggy. Maybe I got to dig a fresh one out, but really it hasn't been an issue. I'm not marking a ton. I was marking a lot of fish earlier. Trying to level this freaking camera out a little bit. Yeah, great day for sure, man. It is. I got the jacket on just because there's a little bit of a breeze. Not much though. I got the live scope going. You guys can't see it. Oh, it's behind that camera. I gotta sit down a second. Live scope going, 9 foot of water. And yeah, there's gotta be 300 people out here. I did hop around for most of the morning. I've been out here since before sunrise, and it seems like the best bite I had or have is when the sun's out. Now it's completely cloud covered. The sun came out for a couple short windows, but when the sun was actually out, it was you know, they were coming in aggressively and eating. I say there's guys constantly moving. I don't think I'm doing any better or any worse than really anybody out here. Oh, there's a fish. Come on now. Come on now. And they're just hanging out on bottom. They're just, you know, just crawling along the bottom. You could tell when they're gonna eat though because they come in. So with the live scope, good luck, buddy. Like and of course subscribe, watch the trolling vids. Appreciate you, John, big time. So with live scope, I can see, the way I got it zoomed in, I've got, seeing any eyes, oh, one walleye caught, yo. Not by me, guy behind me. The way the live scope works is I'm looking, the way I got it zoomed in, 6 feet each side of me, and then directly down, so I can see, you know, a total of 12 feet. And a lot of the fish, a lot of the ones that I'm catching coming in from my right. I did put the live scope in forward facing and I scanned around, and again, this is probably the 6th or 8th spot that I've hopped around to. And actually when I punched this hole and put the live scope down there, I seen fish down there immediately, so I just been kind of hanging out here. Again, a lot of people are hole hopping. I was thinking about you know, hole hopping my way in, and as soon as I thought about that, I caught a fish. So I don't know that it's going to really pay homages to move around a bunch. Scott Hill's out here. We were just catching up. He's about 100 yards away from me now. Same thing for him. A lot of fish are coming in and checking things out, and then they're, you know, they'll come in up off the bottom, sniff on your bait a little bit, and then they take off. But again, I've got some good ones here. I'm trying to get this camera just right. I feel like kind of, hopefully this ice up here in Bay City blows out as soon as we get the boat out. Yeah, a lot of people want to get the boat out too. Although, unfortunately, what I seen on the weather forecast, after the first week of February, I believe it's somewhere between February 7th and February 9th, the bottom's supposed to fall out of it again at night. So single digits, teens at night. I'm sitting on probably 5 inches of ice, 3 of which are gin clear ice right underneath the kind of honeycomb stuff on top here. But oh, here we go. This one just came storming in. Now he went right back down. Man, these fish are just, I don't know what. I'm gonna try working them up. Got one right underneath me. He's staying there. Oh, he's gone. Fast as he came in, he left. Now he's coming back. I'll bounce it right on his head, jig it off the mud. But like I was saying, I don't think we may lose a little more ice, but man, after the first week of February, I know it's going to be touching 50s that first week of February, but after that, she's going to get cold. Oh, I got a giant coming in. I don't know what this is. He's coming in from my right. Followed it up. Might have stripped me. Oh my God. That was a friggin' giant. Oh, here he comes. There we go. On. That's a hog. Oh my God, look at that. That's a blue perch. Let's go. That's a frickin' blue perch, boy. I ain't never caught a blue perch. That thing is blue as these sunglasses. I'm telling you, man, live scope is worth its weight in gold. That freaking fish came in from 10 feet to my right. I mean, I was able to work them. Not saying it's, okay, I'm saying it's a must-have, because I'm telling you, I fished with electronics. You gotta save that on the GoPro. I fished with electronics the last 20 years. I just hit the marsh. Good day out there, buddy. I've been fishing with electronics since, not the beginning, but I've had a Lowrance for the longest time, which was like a live 2D sonar. And the first time I used that, I gotta tell you, I couldn't go fishing without it, because I just felt like for years, my entirety, I'm gonna throw a fresh wax worm on this, the entirety of my fishing life, fishing blind, I felt like, you know. And then that Lowrance changed everything for me, because it showed me essentially what was underneath me, what was under the ice. And man, I tell you what, you waste a lot less time, and for all of us, time is of the essence, right? Now, waxworm ain't a must. Well, it was earlier, but it seems like that perch eye, I dug that eye out of one of these smaller perch that I got, and put it on the hook. They've been crushing it. I got fish down there right now. That was the best bite I've had. Right there. Oh, here comes one. Here we go, baby. Hey, there's Scott Hill. I'm looking at you, Scott. You're right over there. Dude, I just caught a big-ass blue perch. Look at this thing. Oh, I got one on. Oh, no, got my boot. Look at this thing. Blue. Thing hit it like a walleye. All right, we're going back down now. All right, here we go. Fresh wax worm. Still using the perch eye I've been using for the last 2 hours. One thing about the perch eye. If you guys aren't familiar with using a perch eye for a bait, we're just starting to catch a few over here again. Okay, I've been watching you over there, keeping a close eye on you. The thing about the perch eye is you dig it out with your hook, and then it stays on the hook. I mean, I've caught 4 or 5 fish on that one perch eye. Yeah, me and Scott were talking there for a while. Uh-oh. Oh, no. See, that one got scared of it. Wait, he's coming back. Here we go. Come on, come on. No. Dude, he's coming in and then backing off. They're coming in fast. Maybe they want it dead sticked. Let's dead stick them. Must just be a dink. Messing around. Me and Scott were talking, he was moving around, I was moving around, and oh man, there's a giant on the bottom. An absolute giant. Starting to get a little more active. Pretty good, it's good. Joe Nader, oh, geez. I've got more fish down on me than I've had almost all morning. See, that's why I like going live. Sometimes it brings me good luck. Come on, baby. I got a nice old mess of fish here. But yeah, Scott and I were talking that the whole sunlight thing too, you know, it just seemed like, now granted it's not sunny now and I got bit, but the fish just seem to be more active. I didn't get to see that message there. Yeah, live, Brian. What up? Did you try any plastic? No, Joe, I bought some wax worms and some spikes and stuff a couple days ago, so I've been using them. How long have you been live? Good luck, brother. Just got in. Thanks, man. Yeah, for you guys that are just getting in, shablam. Gotta stretch my legs a little bit. Getting cramped. Getting cramped. Really just some perch from yesterday. Yeah, oh, I can't wait to cook these up. I'm not big on freezing fish, you know. I mean, if I go a few days in a row, you know, I'll freeze fish if I get enough, you know, but for the most part, we'd like to eat them fresh. Yeah, Brian, I caught that one on the live. Totally missed it. Fresh fish is the best. Yeah. Oh, it's the only way to be. Now, again, I don't mind freezing it, but again, it's just me, my wife, and my daughter, so I don't need that much regardless. I usually keep what I'm going to cook fresh, which I'm pretty much there. I mean, another fish or two would make my day. Absolutely. But what I got here, that blue perch is a hog, but let's not forget about this yellow perch. Look at that hog. I've never caught a blue perch in my life. I might have to go show John that. at the Sportsman's Direct. Maybe find myself on the fish report. Buddy Coleman will be jealous. How many have you kept? I got 7. I probably caught 12 total. Let me see the blue one again. Here, let me hold them side by side. So there's the yellow one. Here's the blue one. Here's the yellow one. Blue and a yellow. Bro, freaking leg is cramping. That blue perch hit like a freaking walleye. Dude, freight train this spoon. It was caught on the live. If you guys rewind a little bit or if you rewatch it. Pretty sweet. I tell you what, guys, this freaking live scope, like it's a game changer out here smallmouth fishing. But to be able to take it off my kayak and put it, you know, make this makeshift box for it, this is the funnest. I've always enjoyed. What up, Jay? I always enjoy ice fishing with electronics. Anymore, you won't find me out here really without them, but this freaking live scope is, it's next level. Oh, yeah, cleaning fish ain't bad, man. It's just practice. It's just a matter of keeping some and practicing, really. Once you get the hang of it and you figure out where the mud lines are and the rib cage, you know, you may get a few bones caught in your throat every now and then. It happens to me. You do that, just eat a piece of toast. It'll catch it, take it down, but you know, even now, I mean, I've been cleaning fish for 20 years and I still am not perfect. I had a little bite window there. Never seen a blue. No, me either. Hey, look, bringing out all the content creators. Who's next? Yeah, hey, Medlands. I may be out here tomorrow morning too. I don't know. You know, my Lions are playing tomorrow, so if I come out, it's gonna be a quick hit. Yeah, Darius, you got all these content creators sitting at home on the couch, man. They could be out here. Getting better at cleaning. You guys get out here, man. It's like spring out. Freaking weather's beautiful. Left the shanty at home. I was gonna pike spear this morning. But after texting with Scott last night and another one of my buddies, I just made the decision to kind of hole hop and perch fish. But I really wanted to spear. But I think we're gonna have, you know, the ice should be fine. Yeah, your granddaughter has cheerleading competition. Yeah, my daughter's got a basketball game at St. Joe's today, so that's not till 3:30 though, so I'm gonna give it another hour or so, hour and a half. Would love. Again, I'm not moving anymore because I moved 6-8 times and just wasn't seeing anything, and then I got to this spot again and there's been fish. Now they're coming through not as often, but they're still coming through. So for what I'm after here, just trying to get a couple more, I think it's worth my time just holding down the fort here. But good run, man. I'll rewatch this good run. Thanks, man. Hey, watch for me on Sportsman's Direct. I'm gonna definitely pop in there on my way out of here and show them this blue perch. I mean, I know they're not common, But it was a pretty cool catch. I've never caught one, so maybe that's why I'm really excited about it. I've only seen them. Only seen pictures. I got guys all around me, dude. There's 300 people out here, probably. Or there was. Some guys went in. Some guys went in, but everybody's on the move. That's cool. I've never seen one. I've never seen one in person either. Honestly. I'm just kind of sitting down here and stretching the old knees out. I been kneeling a lot today. I'm gonna do a bait check here. Again, not the prettiest presentation, but just a perch eye on the bottom and then a freaking waxy. But this spoon, now let me tell you about this. I grew up fishing the Saginaw Bay area, Wildfowl Bay. And that spoon right there, it's a white, like Ken's hook, with that red paint and that red bead on there. I've had this spoon since Moby Dick was a minnow. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Scott was showing me a spoon he's got, and he's like, I don't know what it is about it, but the fish love it. That's the same thing about this one. Freaking fish just, I've caught walleye on it, perch, bass. I don't know what it is. Those are nice. I've seen them. So, and I was trying the slab grabber. You know, I tried the slab grabber. I tried this little guy, you know, with a little red bead on it. And my hands aren't cold, but they're just not functioning right now. Is Goff gonna out? Oh, come on, bro. Why are you asking questions you already got the answers to? I'm telling you, Jared Goff is laser focused. And just because 49ers got the home game tomorrow, don't even think that they're not the least bit nervous. I mean, the national media isn't really giving Detroit, I mean, they're showing Detroit some love, but everybody's still stuck on Detroit's past. And you know, it ain't that team anymore. I mean, it's not the same, you know, upper management, we'll call it. You know, we got Chris Spielman, we got Brad Holmes, we got people in the office that are doing the right thing, and we've got a coach in Dan Campbell that players want to play for. Like Zach Ertz, we just signed Zach Ertz. He said he fielded calls from multiple teams, but could not turn down the opportunity to work with Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions. That's saying something about a culture that they're building, and I tell you what, this team's been dangerous this year. Next year, it's going to be even more dangerous because we're going to be picking up some free agents. There's going to be players wanting to come here, and that's first. Like, people, you know, Detroit used to be the place you go to for your career to die. Now it's the complete opposite. I mean, there's going to be players lining up at the door waiting to get their chance to play here, and I couldn't be more excited, man. I knew they'd be a good team this year. I didn't expect to be at the NFC Championship game. So whatever happens tomorrow happens. I'm expecting a win, though. I am. I feel like it's a good matchup. When you look at the matchup, not necessarily the record in the games they played. If you look at the matchup, player versus player, I think we match up really well. So we'll see. But let me tell you, man, if the Lions win tomorrow and they're going to the Super Bowl, I mean, I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime. What area is best for pike? Planning on bringing my son there tomorrow. Well, from what I understand is Fairhaven is one of the better areas off the Fairhaven DNR launch. There's some really good weeds there. But from what I also understand is that the water got pretty dirty up there the last couple of days. So where I'm at, Metro Beach, there is some weeds up closer. Guys have tip upset. around me. And there's, there's perch in here, so I'm sure there's pike lurking around. The water isn't that dirty here, but it ain't that clean. So if you're gonna be pike spearing, you want that clean water. So I would check out Fairhaven. That's just what has been said to me is one of the better spots. Also, around the Clinton River, but you gotta watch that area. How warm it's been and all the rain we got. I think it's all wide open now. I know the spillway is wide open. Spillway is flowing hard. Guy's getting a selfie over here. He's got a whole bucket full of fish. Yeah, nice mess of them. Man, had that nice little flurry come through, and been pretty quiet. I'm gonna pound the bottom here. Do some bigger jigs. I've been trying everything, man. I've been jigging high in the column, been jigging the bottom, been jigging mid column. I've tried a lot of different presentations. Just the one I'm using right now seems to work the best. So I've tried a lot of different things. But just a beaded spoon. Marsh is cloudy. Yeah, I bet it is, man. Out here, it ain't bad. Just be careful coming out here, because I'll tell you what, if you ain't got an auger, you don't need one, because there's so many holes. And it ain't freezing overnight, so there's open holes everywhere, so you can just set up and fish wherever. Eyes are glued to this live scope. But yeah, I'm expecting a line one. Thanks for the tips. Love the channel. Just subscribe and appreciate the info. Oh, hey man, I appreciate the subscription. I appreciate all you guys that watch my videos. It means a lot. It really does. When I started doing this a few years ago, I never anticipated it taking off the way it has. I mean, it's been slow but steady. But yeah, I like to give it a little bit of everything, I just kayak fishing, shore fishing, ice fishing, hunting, I like to do it all. Not seeing much though. Got a nice little flurry there. Water temp 32.14. I am in 9 foot of water. And I did put this in forward facing mode and scanned around and looked around, and I didn't see any like massive weed beds. Now I didn't go up real shallow, but I was looking just for some isolated structure and stuff like that, and I didn't see anything nearby. You can spend a lot of time monkeying around with this thing, and I spent enough time. Now I'm just using it as my sonar. Seems like when people start moving around is when sometimes the bite picks up too. Get fish moving. Freaking blue perch is sweet, man. watching Scott Hill. He's walking this way out in front of me. He's out here with a little group, and they've been hole hopping. Again, everybody's been hole hopping, but there's a big group of people over here to the east of me, and there's a big group of people to the southwest of me, for what it's worth. But I've always been the type to just do my own thing, go my own spots, and that held true this morning because, well, I was one of the first three people on the ice this morning. I actually overheard a conversation in the parking lot. The guy said he was doing really well last night, so I kind of followed him out a little ways, and they ended up shutting their flashlights off, trying to lose me. So it's not like I was gonna go set up right next to him or anything, but I was my first time out here this year, so. You know, I take whatever pointers I can get. Man, we got 26 people still watching. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. I appreciate you guys taking your time out, sitting around watching me fish. Is that PC Fun float suit? Yeah. Yeah, Joe, I'm going to put a video on YouTube. I put it on Facebook first. But yeah, dude, this thing is freaking warm. And, you know, here's the bib or whatever. But definitely stylish. Yeah, that's the jacket. But this thing is freaking warm, dude. And waterproof. It was raining a little bit this morning. And kept me dry. Man, I ain't marked the fish in a minute. Come on. Let's get one more for the people watching. Huh? Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna put the review. I put it up on my Facebook page first. I've been messing around with that. Sometimes I put it on YouTube first, and then I'll put it on Facebook. But I wanted to feed the Facebook algorithm with something, so I put that one up last night. Come on, fish. How much ice would you say is out there? Love the local content. Can't wait. I'm going to tell you, there's 3 inches of clear ice underneath 3 inches of kind of honeycomb stuff. But, I mean, if you're walking, there's a guy out here in a mini bike riding around, but yeah, if you're walking around out here, just be careful because the open holes aren't freezing over. I got you guys on this angle because I'm stretching the knees. But yeah, if you're coming out, you don't even need an auger if you really don't want to bring one because there's so many holes out here you can pick and choose. And they are at the gate early. Awesome, thank you. Oh, Jay, I missed that message. They don't hang out very long there. How's the edges looking along the banks? Oh, look good. Look real good. I had to go across maybe this much water to get on the ice. I'm at Metro Beach as well. I know at Selfridge you can't access it anymore. Damn, we got 30 in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in or on your way out. Show the algorithm some love. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. You guys are just checking in. Caught this hog on the live. Caught some other good ones prior to going live. And I'll give you a look at the setup. What I'm using is one of these Ken's hooks right here. Red bead. I got a perch eye on there. It's kind of soggy now. I tipped it with a waxy. White spoon, red paint with a red bead. Dink perch, Joe. I'll be back in the early morning. Oh yeah, you were in the marsh. I tell you what, it's great walking out here too, because there's no snow on the ice. And I mean, you guys that ice fish know when there's just ice and there's no snow, the gear drags itself. So nice. So if you were gonna make a long walk, there's guys out there pretty close to a mile. There's a big ice shove out there. And I'm assuming they're going after walleye and whatever else they can get out there. Yeah, people are starting to move around again. Hole hopping, bunch of hole hopping going on. So much hole hopping, you can leave your auger at home because there's so many holes getting drilled out here. I don't think drilling your own will make the difference, you know. Stretch your legs a hot second. All right, we need to get another one for the live. Come on. Come on, Perch. Yeah, one guy caught a walleye in here. Not too far behind me. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, Lake St. Clair's got everything out here. On the channel, we don't get too many channels, local Michigan angling. Appreciate that. I don't title a lot of my stuff Michigan. Some stuff I do, like the title of my videos, because I feel like if I put Michigan or, you know, keywords like that in the title, maybe it'll limit the reach. But I do appreciate you guys that find my channel and decide to subscribe, watch the videos, all that fun stuff. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know, like I say, I don't always title or put Michigan in the title. Now, if I'm on Lake St. Clair, I do put that type of information in the title because it is a popular body of water, or like Detroit River, St. Clair River. Oh, here comes the fish. Here comes the fish. See if we can work them up. See if we can work them up. He's coming up. Come on, buddy. Just, they're lethargic. But that's good. We marked one. We marked one. It's been a minute. Freaking bottom's coming alive, boys. They're starting to come in now. Oh yeah. Come on. Not charged up though. They're just hanging out on the bottom. I'm gonna dead stick it for a second. Just crawling in. Raise it a little bit. If I can get them to come up. Been the key to getting bites off these fish on the bottom is when they're coming in on the bottom like that, if you can get them to charge a little bit, and raising up, you know, working them up in the column, and they don't want it to get away from them, so they strike it just out of instinct. I wish it happened every time because I worked a lot of fish up and they decided they didn't want to bite, but a lot of times when you can work them up in the column, they're convinced that they're going to bite already. It's just a matter of feeling the strike. A lot of times I can't feel it. I got this ultralight rod with this extra little spring bobber type thing built in, and I'm actually having to watch that, you know, watch for it to twitch, because I've been having a hard time feeling some of the bites. They've just been so light. Oh, got one right under me. Come on, buddy. Come on. I think a lot of time it's just dink swimming through. When it's bigger fish, I mean, they come in and they're just like wolf packing, you know, they're just circling around and stuff. It's fun. It's fun watching them on this live scope. You know, I might be able to. Let me try this. I'll give you guys a little view of it. Bear with me. Let's try this. Turn the camera around. Okay. I'll give you a little view of the live scope. I don't know if it's gonna work. No. Sorry, ain't gonna work like that. I can't zoom out. If I could zoom out a little bit, I'd give you a good look at what I'm looking at here. You can see it. Yeah, I know you can see it, but it's just, it's so zoomed in. It's so zoomed in, it's just not the best shot. I'd like to catch one more for you guys. Again, I ain't moving. Great live stream, bro. Appreciate it, Richie Rich. Man, I feel like I've seen your name on the channel before. Maybe it's been a minute. In case any of you guys are just checking in, I'm on Lake St. Clair out at Metro Beach, and some of that gold. That Lake St. Clair gold. We've chatted, okay. Say, I swear I've seen your name before. Yeah, it was crazy at Metro here. I was one of the first ones to hit the parking lot, but man, it was a, come on, one more. When you get the opportunity, if you don't mind, could you do a segment on where to go to different local lakes to bait fish for crappie? I don't have access to the boat. Any help? Appreciate it. Yes. I'll have to absorb some knowledge for that, but I could definitely do something like that. Those are the type of comments I really appreciate, you know, stuff you guys are interested in. Anything I can do to try to help. But my buddy Darius, he's a big time crappie fish. He does really well from the bank. I know maybe I could absorb some of his knowledge. I know it's a time of year thing too for crappie, you know, the best time of year to get them shallow. Help me too, crappie always evade me. Yeah, but you know where to get them. But it's a time of year thing. Yeah, docks in the spring. And the thing is, like Lake St. Clair on the docks is a great area, but the thing is a lot of them docks are private marinas, right? So like if you can, I know you said you didn't have a boat, but like a kayak or something to access it. Kayaks are money when it comes to getting, how much ice is on it? I've got 3 inches of clear ice. Try Lake Addison. I got 3 inches of clear ice on top or underneath 3 inches of kind of honeycombed up white ice. So in total 6 inches or so, 5-6 inches, but 3 of which are clear blue ice. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, and if you want to get out and fish, and you don't want to do some more bank fishing. If you want to get out and you ain't got an auger, don't worry about it, because you don't need one out here. At one point today, there was probably 300 people out here, and every one of them, for the most part, was hole hopping. So there's so many holes. Unless you feel like making your own hole will increase your odds, but outside of that, no, you can leave the auger at home. And it's not getting cold enough at night to freeze these holes, so. Want one more for the brand here, baby. One more. Oh, here we go. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Oh, he's still there. Here we go. Oh, he's charged up. There we go. We're on. Feels small. Yep. Oh. I mean, this guy's bite size. Yeah. Ah. Fresh fish. As charged up as that fish was on the screen, I thought for sure it was a unit. I'll take it. Dude, I'm telling you. It's a live scope. Hashtag game changer. I mean, you can basically tell what type of mood the fish are in just by seeing how they come in. And what's the beauty of that is, okay, it's not just, people get a misconception about live scope that it's the end all be all, and it's not. But what it does do is it gives you knowledge about things you never had knowledge on before. Way to show them don't need to hole hop right. Sometimes you just got to grind it out, man. What's nice about live scope is you learn a lot about what's going on under the water, or in this case, under the ice. I can tell the mood of a fish just by how they come in to my presentation, right? And I'm able to make a determination on how to work them to maybe trigger them to bite. Now, some fish just come in, like this one right here. I don't know if he's got it or not. Kind of felt like he had it. No, he's back down on the bottom. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on, one for the live.
Yeah, you're right.
Went back down. The mood of the fish. Again, we're like with the live scope. Oh my God, there's a giant coming in from the right. There's a giant. Come on. No, they went back that way. Come back. Come back. Dude, there was like 2 or 3 of them that were just thick. Thick. A little action now. Anyways, with live scope, you learn a lot about fish and their habitat and how they react to certain presentations, especially open water fishing. It's awesome for smallmouth fishing because you can watch fish react to different baits. You can pinpoint the perfect jerk bait cadence. There's just a lot of pros to it, but it's not the end all be all. It's not, oh, I bought live scope, I'm gonna use it and catch fish. No, it's just another tool in the toolbox. But you know, it's like a snap-on tool compared to a Harbor Freight brand. Like, this is a very valuable tool. It's more important than any fishing rod or reel or anything you could buy. Having this live scope is phenomenal. Oh boy, giant. Come on up. Oh, he's coming up. Come on. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. There we go. Not a giant. Not a giant. One sweeped in on me. Just a little guy. Get him back. Still just rocking this. You guys didn't see, I got my GoPro going over here too. Got my GoPro going as well. That's why I'm getting up and I'm just hitting the button there. But so that fish, again, I'm in 9 foot of water. I worked that fish up to 5 feet of water before it bit. I was able to determine that it was in the mood for eating because it followed my bait all the way up. And you can trigger their just natural instinct by, you know, doing the escape method. Like that. Like thinking the bait's getting away from them. I mean, you could sit there and jig it in front of their face all day long. But I'm going to throw a fresh waxy on here. Sit there and jig it in front of their face all day long, but dude, this perch eye is so nasty. Look at this freaking perch eye. It's so nasty and clouded up. Gotta go nice stream. Can't wait to see the trigger of the stream. Oh yeah. Likewise, thanks for coming, thanks for stopping, thanks for hanging out. But that perch eye, dude, that's a trick my dad taught me back when I was just a little guy. You know, perch eyes are you using cell phone for this live? Yes, and I have it plugged into a charger so my battery doesn't die on me. But yeah, Joe, cell service out here is really good. But the perch eye, I've been using wax worms all day, or first part of the morning until I caught a couple perch and I just dug an eyeball out of one. And that perch eye will stay on for a long time. You don't want to hook it right through the center of the eye. When you take the hook and dig around the eyeball, pop it out of there, and then skin hook the eyeball, and it stays on there pretty good. But you don't want to go jamming it through the center because it'll just pop and then you got a hell of a mess on your hands. Cut bait. Yeah, the old perch eye method is working out for me today. I kind of wanted to get minnows, but minnows are just pain in the ass. And then you buy them and then they end up dead, and yeah, you can still use them, but nothing like a live minnow. You freeze them after they die, and there's a million tips and tricks for all that, but for me it's just pain in the butt. I like waxies, I like spikes. If I'm gonna use live bait, just something to have some stink. But man, I've caught perch, couldn't tell you how many times with no bait, just a beaded spoon, That's all you really need. Sometimes the waxy helps. But the seagull's honing in on me on my pile of fish over here. I have to sign off now. Thanks again for providing a local Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. If I get out here tomorrow, I'll be sure to hop on live again, because I didn't realize so many people would want to sit and watch me fish live out here. But thank you. I was gonna go Instagram or Facebook Live, but I wanted to show my main supporters the love and go live on here. We used to do perch eyes back in the 80s. 81. Oh, I missed the end of that, Joe, but yeah, no, that's when I learned of this trick. And granted, back in the 80s, I was relatively young, but my dad had told me about it, and he's like, you perch fishing, you get a bunch of perch, you start digging their eyeballs out and use them, tip your spoon with a perch eye. I'm telling you, it's been key to my success today. Put it that way. Again, it's not end all be all. Thanks, Michael. It's not end all be all like I was talking about live scope. You know, it's live scope ain't the end all be all, but man, I haven't used bait in years. I'm doing the challenge. I'm trucking them, yeah. Yeah, ice fishing, this is the only time I use live bait, man. It's really important for walleye on the Saginaw Bay. And not necessarily live bait, but using a minnow head or half a minnow with your spoon. Yeah, I didn't say trucking. I figured you meant trucking. Just joined the stream. Where did you walk out from and how was the shoreline? Well, I walked out from the day sail, and I had to cross about this much of open water to get on the ice. I've got 6 inches of ice, 3 of which are clear, 3 of which are kind of white and honeycomb. Nightcrawler pieces, yeah. I think Scott was using that. Scott Hill was out here earlier, and I think he was using chunks of crawler maybe. But if I'm gonna use any type of bait at all, for the most part, it's just a wax worm or something. Minnows are just pain to deal with. All right, we're gonna do what I like to call the jumbo jig. I like to let it hit bottom. I bring it up a couple feet, let her flutter down, or smack bottom. Draw a little attention to myself here. I'm pretty sure I marked a pike in here earlier too, because I had perch down below me and they took off like a bat out of hell, and then I marked, I thought it might have been a small group of fish, but the more I think about it, it was probably just one pike. Or potentially a muskie. You know, we are on Lake St. Clair. Guys are setting tip-ups over here, so they must be. I haven't been watching them, but I did hear one guy yell flag earlier. I don't know if they're getting big perch or walleye or what they're setting them for, if they're getting pike, but he's setting her back up out there. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Big mark. Big marks, whole school of them. Whole school of them. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Man. Oh, there's still more. Missed him. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Why did I miss him? I got a frickin' school of fish down there. Sorry, I see you guys are asking me questions, but I literally got a school of perch down here right now. Come on. Got bit twice. I'm thinking I lost my wax one. No? I was gonna say day sale. Oh, I missed part of that, Jason. Yeah, I'm at the day sale. Just had a freaking school of perch come in. Big school too, and they, as fast as they came in, they left, and I missed 2 really small bites. What is happening? There we go. But if you're just chiming in, one of my nice ones from today, it's actually a blue perch. Here's your yellow perch. I got 7 on the ice, nice ones. Got 7 fish, probably caught 15 or so. Just been, just kind of grinding it out. I started off the shore a little further, and I wasn't even marking anything, so I hole hopped 6-8 times. And when I popped this hole, there was fish right underneath me, and I just felt like, let's do it. And so I grinded it out at this spot for the rest of the morning. And again, rather than chasing the fish down, I'm just waiting for them to come to me at this point. And it's been paying off. They're coming through in groups, 3, 4, 5, sometimes just 1. Yeah, I know, man. You hear that too? This dude behind me. No, I know. There's a few of them out here earlier, but I'm telling you, if you just want to come out here, if you're just looking to come out to fish, leave the auger at home. I don't even know why people use the drill. I was holding 9 foot of water. That's where I'm at. 9 foot of water. Well, 9 foot of water, and again, they're coming through. Love my hand auger. Yeah, I got the auger bit on a drill. But that's all you need, Darius. If you get that adapter and you got a drill, man, it's money. I'd like one more little pack to come through like that. God, that was beautiful. Just had one come through. Oh, is it charged up? It's charged up. It's charged up. Come on. Seems like a decent fish, but see if I can't work them up. Oh, he don't want nothing to do with coming up in the column. He's in a negative mood. Pound the bottom. I've been trying it all, man. So let's try that. I'm open to suggestions. $34 people live. Yeah, I just had over 40, dude. It was awesome. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like. We're out here at Lake St. Clair Metro Beach. Walked in off the day sale. Chasing this gold, this Lake St. Clair gold. Ooh. More ice out here. That's what I had. Now I've got the Nordic Legend. How thick's the ice? So it's total of 6 inches. 3 of clear ice underneath of 3 of kind of milky honeycomb type ice, you know? So a total of 6, but 3 of which are really nice. One more for the live stream fam. Come on. I totally blew it on that last group of fish. I mean, blew it. Is it safe for tomorrow morning? As long as the weather does not change from right now, we don't get any rain or any major wind, I'm gonna say you'd be fine coming out. I'm not gonna fall through live 1 million. I'm not gonna tell you it's safe or not, just because I would feel bad if you fell through. But let me put it like this: if I have the time, I will be out here tomorrow morning. I think that's a big mark to my left. Let's try. Oh, trying to get his attention. Had a big mark about 8 feet to my left, but can't quite seem to call him over. Be your own judge, yeah. Times is the gate open? So I got here at 6 a.m. There was already somebody there. So, you know, I hit up the yearly. Rain in the forecast today and tomorrow. I just can't believe the amount of rain we got has not deteriorated this ice, but man, we are lucky. But yeah, somebody was at the booth. I can't tell you that Sunday morning somebody will be there that early, but Saturday morning they was there. I'll be there tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Yeah, if you can get even earlier, you might beat the guy at the booth, but I would suggest getting here early because the parking lot is full. Even if you want to wait till daylight to come out, just get here early and park by the kayak launch. That way you ain't got to drag your gear across the concrete. That's what my buddy Scott was telling me, which was key to me getting here because I got in here and parked right where I needed to be and didn't have to drag anything across the concrete because this parking lot filled up, man. Let's try to get one more. I had plans of just spearing at a lake today, but when I heard the ice was okay out here, I had to get out to Lake St. Clair. Let's get one more, guys. Try that out at Kent, Brian. There was a dude on a mini bike out here earlier, bahaing around. Are you from the? I'm at 13 Gracia. No, I live in Lake Orion. Get to the chopper. Come on, fish. Quit playing with me now. What up, everybody? What up? Welcome in. If you're just getting here, I'm out on Lake St. Clair chasing these hogs. I got man-sized hands too, and fingers, so that's why my fingers look so big. The perch is actually really big. My fingers are abnormally large. Man-sized hands. Nice. Oh yeah. Yep, I got a little mess here. I got 7 on the ice. I've caught about twice as many. I caught about 15. We're just being selective because I'm gonna eat them fresh. I don't like to really freeze fish. I get opportunities to go, and I don't need to freeze them, you know. I have baby hand, makes fish look bigger. Yeah. You know what they say about guys with small hands? Oh, snap. Darius was, I was talking to Darius on the phone the other day, and he's like, man, because he went out to Lake Orion the other day, where I had, yeah, he just commented. So where I was fishing on Lake Orion, he's like, man, I thought a Sasquatch was coming out there. Well, the thing is, because he was following my boot print, my boot. So I've got these overshoes. I wear a size 12, but these overshoes are like 14s, and they leave an imprint like a 16. So he's like, man, Luke's footprint looking like Sasquatch walking out here. And that was, I mean, I don't have giant feet. I feel like a size 12 is about average, but you gotta laugh on that. He's like, man, it looked like Sasquatch was walking across the ice with your boot print in the snow. Oh man, shit, that makes me laugh. I was fishing where you are right now back in May from Kentucky. Yeah, so you was in here smallie fishing, probably bed fishing a little bit. I used that kind of ice. Oh yeah, no, I love it. It's been a couple years, or last year we had a little bit of ice, but man, since we've had a really good winter, it's been a couple years. This isn't, I mean, this ain't a really good winter right now. I mean, we've had one really cold week, and that's been it. Michigan winters have been weak lately. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Glad you can get up here and get after them smallies. I love it. It's got to be one of my favorite fish to target. I love going after muskie in the fall, but man, smallies just got a close spot to my heart. Everywhere I go to try to get them. I really like St. Clair. You know, it's one of the best smallie lakes in the world. And oh, Polly Buck just got in. Let me show you what you're missing out on. Shablam! We're gonna be eating good tonight. Make sure you pour tight lines. Hey, good luck out here. Be safe too. Be careful out there. We're just trying to get one more for the program. But it appears these fish must be taking a nap. Getting a little line twist. I'm getting a little line twist in it. You guys are wondering, this is that ultralight 26-inch PC fun. I'm doing a review on this. Actually, I already filmed it, but look at this. Tell me that ain't strong. It's got this really nice spring bobber built in, but man, look at this. Doubled right over. Why is one perch more colorful than the other? Well, I think the one's a blue perch. I'm just making an assumption. I'm going to take it to Sportsman's Direct and see what he says about it. But I don't think it's the one's not a yellow perch. I think it's a blue perch, which is cool if it is. I mean, it's still going in the grease. It's still getting a grease bath. You're more patient than me. I would have switched baits. Well, no, Joe. I've done that already. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on up for it. Just come on up. I've done the whole bait switch thing today, and it wasn't paying any homages. Just this one has been. That's it. And I'm getting massive line twist. And sore knees. All right. I'm gonna call it, you guys. Let me show you who's all out here, though. And then you come around here. Got a big group out over here. Wait, over here? Over there. I'm kind of one of the closest guys into shore. In case you're wondering where I'm at. That flagpole. See that flagpole right there? We did good. We got a little mess. Caught some. But I'm going to head over to Sportsman's Direct. And, yeah, I'm on Facebook. If you go, same, how's the ice? Joined late. Ice is 6 inches. 3 inches of honeycomb, 3 inches clear underneath that. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. If you just look up the Outdoor Conquest, you'll find me on there. But I got to get going because my daughter's got a basketball game this afternoon. But if you guys get out here, good luck. Stay safe. And if you're coming tomorrow, maybe I'll see you. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.